How's it running? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are gonna continue working on our 2019 GMC Duramax, and the very first thing that we're gonna do is actually run to the dealership and put in an order on all the parts that we need to put this thing back together. So we're gonna need some suspension components because we pretty much just put it together just to get it off the trailer. We're gonna need a new knuckle, an axle shaft, and actually a tie rod. And as for the front end, we're gonna need a new fender, a radiator support, and a bunch of brackets behind it that got mangled. And also we're gonna need a bumper. Probably just gonna order the stock one for now. We are gonna run customs, but they're gonna take about 4 weeks to get in. So we're gonna need to do framework a lot sooner than that. So we're gonna check some prices, and hopefully it's not too expensive. We can get that front bumper. So let's go ahead, run to the dealership, and put in some orders. All right, man, we haven't been here in a while. Oh no, look at that new truck. I wish they made that in the diesel. I guess they haven't came up with that yet, but man, they got some nice stuff up here. Yeah. We're gonna check it out. I really do like the new front end. I seen it on video and I was like, iffy, but yeah, let's go inside and get some prices here, and hopefully we can make an order on all this stuff. We're in the showroom here. Man, they finally got something nice. I mean, the Z06 is sick.
You gotta be kidding me.
No way. A supercharged Viper?
There's no way.
This is sick. Look how the door handle is on this joint.
There's no way.
I got the joint locked up.
I wanna pop that. I wanna see. I never V10 supercharged.
That's insane.
What is that?
Something special. Probably a turn signal. Got a big old fog light here. But dude, I can't believe it's supercharged. I've never even heard of anything like this.
We would trade this in. This is weird.
I don't know. We gotta ask them back there if we could pop this hood.
Manual? That is sick, dude.
Dude, this thing is a beast, I bet. Supercharged V10.
That is insane. I never even heard of that. I wonder if this is stock supercharged.
I don't know. If anybody knows about this, let us know. How wide are these? 335s. Ours are 355s. But dude, that's pretty cool. Look at that.
These Vipers still look good. These older ones. Just look at the rear end.
It looks straight fire.
Mad GTS.
All right, guys. So we just left. We got all the parts ordered. We're about to talk about how much we paid for them. But check that out right there. That's the new Chevy Blazer. That thing is pretty dang sick.
Definitely looks awesome, dude. Oh, right there's one of the new Denali's.
Yeah, we'll stop right there and check this Denali out. It looks like a used one.
Yeah, it's a used one. Let's go find the new ones, man. We want the new Denali's. That thing is nice.
Looks good. We just ordered all that except for the front bumper,
which was $900 something our price, because, or he gave us a little bit. Yeah, he gave us a way better price.
Still 750 bucks.
Way too expensive for just something that we're gonna use for like a few hours.
We were thinking about getting it and then returning it.
Yep. So we may do something, we don't know, but let's go ahead and check out some of these new diesels, see if they even got any over here.
Dude, I really am digging the new look. But until they get some in diesel, I believe they still don't have them in diesel yet. So
look at the difference between this headlight and front end and this one. Is this the older one? This the new one?
I don't know. I guess that's like the base model. That's the base model. This is like a Z71 model.
That's crazy. They're like so much.
That's pretty cool though. I am digging. Let us know what you guys think of that look right there. That's pretty cool.
Actually, guys, it is the next day. We have been working on our boat, but we got our old Danger Ranger right here, and hopefully we can run to a dealership because all the parts are in, and hopefully we can bring all the parts back home with us because there's not much room in here, and we did order a few big parts. So let's run to a dealership and hopefully take all the parts back home.
Alrighty guys, so we made it here. We got a bunch of parts. Hopefully we're gonna try to fit as much as we can in the back here. We got a bunch of straps and we'll strap them up if we have to. But let's go ahead and see what we can fit in the back of this little Ranger Danger.
On the Danger Ranger.
Let it hang off that edge right there. Alrighty guys, check this out. We got everything loaded up. Thanks to Justin, he helped us out, but that's gonna be it. We are out of here. We appreciate it, man.
Awesome. See you. See you, man. See you later. Y'all come on back.
We sure will.
Dude, we got parts everywhere, dude.
Man, look at this. Got parts in here. This old Ranger Danger ain't stopping. Ain't no stopping this thing.
Ain't quitting now.
All right, so we finally made it home safely with all the parts. And before we crack anything open and show you guys what we got and the prices of everything, we're actually gonna open up a different package that an amazing company sent us, and we're kind of hungry, and right now is a perfect time for it. So let's go ahead and check it out. Bam, we got the pit barrel cooker here. We're kind of hungry. We're gonna actually run to the store and actually grab some steaks. But this right here is actually one of the best outdoor barrel cookers on the market. So let's go ahead and crack it open and put it to use pretty much.
Yep, let's test it out, see how it works.
Might take a while to set up, but Thomas is gonna help us here. All right, so we just set up this cooker right here within less than 5 minutes, literally. And it's pretty dang cool right here. As you can tell, it's got like half of a horseshoe as a handle.
That's
It's
legit.
got the, whatever you call that right there. Super simple, super easy to set up. But I'm gonna go over the box right quick, and this thing has got portability, versatility, durability, and popularity. That's all we need. Now let's go grab our steaks. Whoa, that's the size of Texas right there. Go ahead and grab one of those bags as well. Less fat. We need the one with the least amount of fat in it, I think.
I don't know how this is done. I know there's some chefs out there are probably like, oh
Yeah,
man.
you guys are screwing up. But we're gonna figure this thing out. What? A whole Boston butt. We're gonna have to pass on that right there.
Savory and smoky. Definitely gonna try something out.
Sounds like a plan. We'll catch you guys back at the house. All right, so we're back. We got all of our stuff. We're gonna marinate the steak, I guess.
We're gonna use their rub that they sent us.
You think so?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely try that out on some of the steak. See
Try
what
that
it
out.
tastes like.
Put the charcoal in there. Go ahead and fire it up. And then them bugs are loud because you know it's getting late on us. Hopefully we got plenty of time to
Cook some steak up. Don't really take long to cook steak, so let's get started.
All right, so we're bringing you guys inside for the very first time here. It's a special occasion, the steaks.
The steaks, man. We got some pit barrel seasoning that we used on these big ones, and then we got some more pit barrel, so we're gonna go ahead and throw these on the grill. There you go, sir.
Appreciate it. We're gonna take this upstairs. Ooh, it's nice and warm, but dude, that sucker right there is working great.
Gordon Ramsay right here, so go ahead and take it upstairs. I'm about to finish off the rest of the steaks.
Yeah, it did start raining on us, so that's why we're kind of under the porch right now.
Yep, under the porch, but amazing, dude. It cooked it nice, and I'm glad we got that hickory charcoal because it smells really good. So let's go ahead finish these steaks off, and I'll catch you upstairs. Guys, check this out. We already tried a little bit of the little steaks, and they were super delicious. I can just imagine how good these taste right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one, throw it on my plate, and what do we do?
Give it a try, dude. Go ahead and cut it open.
Let's do it.
I think we cooked that one, medium. Well, I don't know my steaks. We just cook it. Let me see.
Cooked them great.
That's actually perfect, I think. Go ahead, give it a shot. Let us know what you think. Are you being honest right now?
Dude, that seasoning is amazing, dude. I gotta say, that's probably one of the best steaks I ever cooked.
Let us know what you guys think of the cooking channel. No, I'm just kidding. But let us know. We just threw this in there just for the heck of it. We're gonna eat this stuff up, and we're gonna catch you guys tomorrow.
Peace. All right, it is the next day, and we got the truck in and all of our parts right here. And what we're gonna do is actually run through all these parts, open up some of these boxes, make sure we have everything that we ordered, and make sure nothing is damaged. They did say over there that the fender was undamaged. We really trust them over there at Integrity, but we want to see for ourselves. So let's go ahead and pull this sucker out and see if it's in pristine condition. Ooh-wee. That sucker right there is heavy. This ain't a normal Ford aluminum fender. This is some American steel right here. But looking at it, there's really no damages that I can see right now. Justin did a really good job. He did think this was a bend right here or a little damage, but that's just how it flows with the fender. So we look really good with this fender. Dude, check the inside out.
Dang.
This is basically the apron of this GMC as well. You know, Chevy, GMC, they all have these built-in aprons with the fender. That's why they're so heavy and heavy duty. And it's actually really good for rebuilder guys like us because we ain't got to cut, weld in a new apron, and just bolt in a new fender. So we want to go with OEM because you can't beat that with the quality and the fitment. You're always going to have 100% fitness. So let's go ahead and set this sucker aside and open up a next box right there. I think this right here is our knuckle spindle.
Yeah, our spindle. That's exactly what we're going to probably start with before we mess with any of the other panels or pieces right here.
Yeah, the suspension, it's on there, but whenever we're turning and stuff, it just like moves around, pops. It's just not 100%. So let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Hopefully it's the part that we ordered. The test it, see if that wasn't drugged.
Nice. Yeah, we couldn't find this anywhere else. I think this was that a special order or no?
Not really a special order. They actually had everything in the next day. That's what I like about going to a dealership. You do end up paying a little bit more for original parts, but you get them the next day, and you get like certified parts. This stuff is OEM down to the teeth. Just check that out. That's some nice high quality. We did buy some upper and lower control arms aftermarket. They're really high quality too, but they're not like pristine. Like this is nicely painted, powder coated, or whatever you want to call it. And it's 100% OEM, so
we may actually even be getting rid of that for our lift kit. We are going to get a lift here soon. Yeah,
these really, they come with these on the lift kit?
Some of them do, I believe so.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty insane. But we're going to run stock for now. We're going to get this truck fixed.
How much was this piece?
Stock. This one right here was like
$100, $75.
Yeah, it was very cheap. $80.
Well, our price, we're getting a little better. They're giving us a discount.
Yeah, because we done spent like over $10,000 there, way over $10,000.
Probably like $20,000.
Yeah, for the Corvette, the Chevrolet. Oh yeah, we've spent like $20,000 over there.
Easily. So they're cutting us a deal. So that's why we like going there. We always come back, but. That is our, what would you call it? It's a knuckle, right? Steering knuckle?
Yeah, it connects to lower and upper control arms, but that's in perfect condition. I mean, I don't see how you damage that anyways.
That's in perfect condition. Now, what else do we have for the suspension? That
we got an actual axle shaft.
Yeah, axle shaft. I want to go ahead and open that.
Because if we got all this stuff, we could put that suspension together and we could probably go down the street.
Definitely.
For the very first time.
Ooh, that's heavy, dude.
That's a good sign, because it's a heavy-duty truck.
Yeah, GMC, man. Not no Ford. Everything's aluminum.
Man, I love Ford. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I love Ford.
Ford is awesome, too, but check that out.
But we got the highest quality GMC, and we're comparing against the lowest quality Ford.
The base model.
Base model
still
Ford.
Amazing truck. But check that out, dude. That's crazy. Look at that.
Nice.
I wonder if it's fluid filled.
This is ready to go, but yeah, I don't know what's inside. But
that is legit. Now we can have officially 4x4 on this sucker, so that should be it for the suspension parts.
All right, so we got everything set out here, and before we go ahead and complete that suspension, we're gonna give you guys a quick price rundown of all these parts. So for this fender, it did cost 450 bucks. This grill support right here was $250. And then we got our fender flare, which was 100 bucks, fairly cheap stuff there. Our radiator support, 450 or 400?
I think it was 450 something dollars. 460, 450.
Yeah, our temporary bumper right here is 750 bucks.
That's an expensive temporary.
Yeah, I know, right? This axle shaft, 400. That knuckle, fairly cheap, was $75. And our fender liner right there was 100 bucks. This right here was probably around 60 bucks, I believe. So in total right here, we got about $2,200 in parts. And we just found out that we're gonna need about 600 more in parts, which we already put an order in on all that stuff, and it should be here tomorrow in the morning. So let's go ahead and finish off our suspension and hopefully get a test drive in. Alright guys, so we just took everything back apart and we're just ready to throw everything back together, but we did forget that we do need a tie rod end. We got the tie rod, but not the end. This is the piece that actually bent really bad, as you can see right there. It's pretty crazy bent. So we're gonna run to our local parts store and see if we can get one of these ends real quick, and then after we get that, we may get some brake pads too, because these brake pads are completely toast. So let's go ahead, run to the store and see if we can get our parts. All right guys, so we're here at O'Reilly's. We got our brand new tie rod in, brand new brake pads, and we also got a brand new rotor because we tried turning our old one, but it's just way too bad to do that. So we got everything we need, so let's head back to the house.
guys, so we finally got that suspension 100% complete. We did our eyeball alignment, looked straight to me, so we went ahead and strapped the hood up with the bungee cord to the frame rail, so we should be good to go right there. So now we're gonna go ahead and let it warm up, then we're gonna do our first street test.
Turn all the way right. We'll make sure you ain't rubbing nothing. Good. Yes, sir. How's everything feel so far? Anything loose?
It feels a lot better now. You
Really?
know how it was loose because everything was wallered out in there?
Yeah.
Now it's all nice and tight, and it feels like it turns a lot better. So
Yeah, there's no rubbing up there, and the alignment's not 100%, but I think at low speeds we'll be all right.
yeah, we're just going 5 miles an hour.
How's it running? Oh, snap!
That
dude.
bungee cord, it scared me because I thought I was just gonna keep going up, but it got that tightness, stiffness. It's on a bungee.
Dude, that would have been an expensive one,
It
man.
would have been a windshield and probably a roof damage.
We
but
can't go over like 10, dude, unless we strap it
I
down.
think I went like 30. I mean, there's almost so much that thing can stretch, so let's just keep going.
This sounds good for a stock
Yeah,
truck.
it sounds really good.
That hood was sketchy. Other than that, I mean, it's going smooth, ain't it?
Yeah, we're good to go.
All right, so the first test drive was a success. A little bit scary because of that hood, but other than that, what do you think?
I mean, drove really good. It's just the steering is a little bit off, kind of like drives all over the road. I'm sure it's the front alignment because, you know, we just did eyeball alignment, but the rear end is off a little bit. In the previous video when V-Tune came down, we did notice that the axle is sitting a little bit sideways. As you can see, I can put 4 fingers here, but on that side, I can actually put my whole hand. So I think it's like moved forward on this side. I don't know how, probably got, whenever the impact happened, just shook it all over the place. But what we're thinking about doing is probably going under there, trying to see what we can unbolt. Maybe the two U-bolts that go on top of the leaf springs, they probably just got shoved back a little bit. So we're gonna unbolt them and see if we can slide this axle back in place. Alright guys, so we just tried to adjust the axle by unscrewing the U-bolts and possibly moving it back, but it just wouldn't budge at all. I don't even know how it's adjustable, so we're probably going to hold off until we get on the frame machine or the alignment machine and see what the guys, the professionals, say about that. But we did get a package in. Luckily it came in on time because we are ready for frame work and we do need this part to do the frame, align everything, and this should be our headlight. We didn't get it at the dealer because the dealer wanted like $1,200 for this headlight because these are LED xenons, whatever you want to call it, very expensive headlights, and we managed to get this one for $500. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see if it's in good condition and if it's worth $500. So let's go ahead.
It should be brand new, pretty
The back
much.
looks brand new. It looks like it's never been used.
Ooh, yeah,
Dang,
that's a
that
brand new one.
is. Just
Nice,
does, man. That
dude.
looks better than our original one.
Where is our original one? What if it's a little bit different? That's them right there. And it's the left side? Or it's the right side?
Left and
Dang,
right. We got
dude.
2 brand new. Look at this. It looks newer
Yep,
than ours. It looks like
exactly.
it never even been on a vehicle. I can't believe they sold it for so cheap. So now that we almost got all of our parts, the next step is pretty much frame work.
Alright, so we just traded the truck for the Hellcat. What does this guy want?
What's up, man? We love you, Goon Squad!
Hey, we love you too. Alrighty guys, so we are actually here picking up the truck and the trailer because we want to haul our Denali on the trailer instead of driving it all torn apart. So hopefully this is a couple last times that we're going to use this thing. So let's go ahead, head back to the house and get our truck ready for the frame machine. Alright, so we finally got the truck on the trailer. We're ready to head to the frame machine. We also picked up the last bit of parts that we needed to do the framework, of course. These are the bumper brackets and those are for the frame rails there. Hopefully in the next video we can get those frame rails pulled out and we can get the whole entire front end put back together. But be sure to stay tuned and make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. Also guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram where you can get an inside scoop there before YouTube. And if you want to support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and copy some merch. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to stay tuned and we'll catch you next time. Peace.